Yeah, it was 3 tries in the last 5 minutes to win it, lose it, win it. That's probably the fluctuations of emotions. You're up, you're down, you're up. But one thing I thought stayed up was the effort from the team. Yeah, I thought the finish, as I mentioned earlier with Len Ikitau, Ben Donaldson coming off the bench and tipping it on, and Max Jorgensen finishing it for his first test try. I think he'll remember that one. That's a pretty special moment for that young man as well.
Oh mate, it's up there. I think the only one out of the playing group in that change room who's beaten England at Twickenham was Slips. So everyone else wearing that jersey has the first taste of victory here. So it just proves how hard it is to beat England here at Twickenham, and came off the back of a great week of prep. Even last week, back home in Sydney, and that's a credit to the whole squad. A lot of our boys who didn't play today, put us under the pump throughout the whole week and prepared us really well. So that's definitely something for us to continue to improve on and understand how important that is throughout the rest of the Grand Slam.
He certainly has a rugby pedigree, albeit having played a few years of professional rugby league, which has made him a really professional young man. 21 years old. He is incredibly diligent around his preparation, and that diligence, I think, pays off in the way that he performs. He's still probably finding his feet in the game. There are subtleties that are very different, but with that diligent work ethic, that professionalism and the athleticism that he possesses, I thought it was a really confidence-boosting debut. He's a bit of an aerial freak, but at the same time, it was a good learning experience for Joseph as well. I know there was some doubts expressed about him being selected and the risk. I think people would now see the opportunity of involving a young man like that. Building a team, it takes time, and there were things out there that we'll look at and we'll say, wow, we could do that better, and there are things that we'll try to build on that we did quite well. So, we'd be pretty short-term focused from that perspective, but as the coaches, we've got a long-term aim. We know what's coming up next year, in the middle of the year, and we know the quality of what's coming in July 2025. So everything we do now in the next 3 weeks will be really important in building the belief to make sure that we're ready.